Happy Hanukkah! One time she said she was gonna stab me in the neck.
This gingerbread house is gonna be the reason for our divorce.
So,
hi guys, it's Adria. Welcome back to my channel, and today we have a special guest here. This is his first time on the channel.
oh, it's a new channel.
It's not my new channel.
Hi guys.
Merry Christmas,
Merry
guys.
Christmas. What are we doing today?
Today, Brandon and I are being festive and we're decorating a gingerbread house. We have done this before. We have a little bit of a story about this gingerbread house.
Okay, so there were no gingerbread houses anywhere near us, so I had to order one online, right? Now, the problem comes with the Amazon delivery guy, insert footage here. I'm just throwing it onto our porch. And the one time when I'm able to tip you, you dunce. Now listen, guys, it sounds like
it's not sounding good.
Sounds like Mr. Bezos over here broke our gingerbread house.
I think there's as many pieces in this as Jeff Bezos has dollars.
Yeah, exactly. Gingerbread jigsaw puzzle.
We're gonna make the best of it. It's gonna be fine.
Definitely in a million pieces.
We're also gonna chit chat about our neighbor being Scrooge to Brandon yesterday.
Sweet lady.
And also I asked you guys on Instagram to send us some questions. So we're just gonna have fun and build a little gingerbread house. Thumbs up this video for festive fun.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I don't know how it takes you, you struggle so hard with just opening stuff.
It's opened.
But you're sitting here like...
I was letting you finish. Guys, you see how she treats me? I'm single, by the way, guys. Just cheek kiss. You smell good.
Thank you.
So it is broken. See, this is pretty much what I was expecting to see.
We got some marshmallows.
That's new.
Icing, sprinkles, and
gumdrops.
Gumdrops. It looks like some marshmallows spilled in here.
Oh,
and
no.
these little candies.
Oh, wow, and that's open.
Yeah, look, the marshmallows are Amazon.
I wasn't planning on it. And also, guys, I did get a refund for this.
But it's also like a fail.
It's definitely a fail. Okay, I'll let you open it.
I'll open it.
Can you hurry up? Just let me in there.
Well, Brandon hates how I open stuff because I always rip everything.
Yeah, look, that's how she opens a bag of cereal. That was her reenacting a bag of cereal right
When
there,
we
guys.
first met, Brandon hated how I opened stuff and stored stuff because I never wrapped food back up.
There is no hated. Brandon hates.
I've gotten better.
You have.
No, go ahead.
I didn't. Let me put the emphasis. I didn't, in past tense, hate how she wrapped stuff up. I still hate how she did it back then. Nothing worse. You got a good box of cereal. You open it up and it's completely open, and you just bought it. Captain Crunch, stale. It's wide open.
Wrap it up.
Okay. Yeah. What's up with this? Okay, that looks like my wiener. First of all.
Alright, can we not? Alright, so here's our little station. Here's all the broken pieces. Yikes.
Amazon.
He's like, did you really have to throw me like that? Did it come with people? Oh, the guy is... Oh, he lost a leg!
Amputee.
He lost the leg! We should make him crutches out of his broken leg. He had an accident, but he's thriving. I kind of want to eat his leg.
No way, it tastes good.
It's actually pretty good.
So here's this.
Together.
How are we gonna get that to stick together?
Yes.
The icing doesn't work very well. Do you want to try the melted sugar
I was
trick?
gonna say, I already know what you want to do, so just go do it.
But I don't really want to do all that. I kind of want to just stick it together with icing.
Do you want super glue?
No, because I might eat this.
So let's just start gluing
What's
stuff
this?
together.
So this is
I
foot?
don't know. No, I ate his foot.
Guys, they really did us dirty.
They really dropped the ball at this.
This is kind of bullcrap. You have
Alright, we'll figure this all
two
out.
full pieces.
Oh look, yeah, this goes like this. Oh my gosh, the whole front of the house broke.
Look at the side. It's in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces. The Christmas tree's in 4 pieces.
Let's sue Jeff Bezos. Class action lawsuit.
First mistake you're making. Should we build it on top of that tray?
No.
How are you gonna move it?
Let's build it on the tray. I just hate this tray. It's ugly.
Well, make it less ugly.
Ew, no.
So we can put some cotton balls around it. Make it snow.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I just happened to look over at the questions. So, the very first question I see, your feet, very beautiful. I want to lick them. That is not a question.
That was not a question, and how dare you. Brandon, do you agree with that?
Yeah. Do you feel old? I would say, for me, it depends on what I'm doing. Day to day, I feel fine, but if I go to do a task, I don't feel good. Look how she just opened that icing. If you guys have any kind of example of how she opens things, you're supposed to tear a little bit.
I had to get this thing started.
So, guys, do you see how she just did that icing? Could you imagine if she was a surgeon, guys?
That's why I'm not a
Butchered.
surgeon. I do have a pretty steady hand, though. I'm
Got
just
it
a little
here.
reckless. I don't... Day to day by myself, I don't feel old. When I'm around people that are a lot younger than me, I realize how old I am. Even my sister's boyfriend, how old is Anthony? He's like 23. So that's like 6 years younger than me. I realize how much of a gap there is in between us and Anthony. Because the other night we were joking about that old YouTube video, the badger, mushroom. And like Anthony's like, I've never seen that. My age is showing a little bit. Like, yes and no. I feel like also because we don't have kids, that makes us not feel old. I feel like when people have kids, they probably feel like really old.
Yeah, they age up a little bit.
It's too adulty. I don't know what I'm doing.
I have it all laid out.
I don't know what I'm doing. All right, well, honey, help.
No. Spin one more. Yep, right there.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
I know.
I know, he says.
I know.
I don't feel like we look old. I feel like we look hotter than we've ever looked. We're thriving. Who gives a shit if you're bald?
I liked having hair.
Well,
first of all, I was a little cutie pie with some hair. Now I'm not a cutie pie.
I feel like you look cuter now than when you had hair.
Unbelievable.
I look back at some of our old pictures and videos and I'm like, ew, like, who were we? All right, I see you micromanaging and ready to just...
There was no managing going on. That's a weird question. I don't even...
What does
Are you
it
still
say?
on your medication?
Well, clearly someone didn't watch my last video.
Yeah. So why don't you watch the video? No, I'm kidding.
Why don't you go watch my 36-minute long video and it's at the very end? The answer is yes. I don't really want to get into that.
These questions are a little depressing.
Are they?
Tell me the worst thing you've ever done to someone, aka your worst regret. Sherry Marie, come on. That's a little
Girl,
depressing.
you go first.
Wow, that I've ever done to someone. I mean, it must have been something I did to my little brother, because I used to just beat him up. I regret that. Beat my little brother, maybe. Yeah, I don't feel like I'm really super crappy to people anymore. I used to torture him. That was terrible. Oh, it was terrible. All that. I regret all that.
I try not to, like, reflect on, like, regretting stuff.
Past was the past.
Yeah, this is not working.
Well, because now it's going to stick to the wrapper. What we're doing is a landscaped house.
Right.
So what was yours?
There was a time that, like, I was, like, fighting with my Nana and I called her a bitch.
Ooh.
That's my grandmother. I don't know, I think about that sometimes. Like, even though I was young, and I even apologized to her, like, shortly after it happened, but anything like that I've done back when I was more unhappy of a person along a similar line as yours.
That's like, wouldn't it be nice if, like, every 5 years, your brain just wiped all the bad stuff from your head? Look at that.
I need help. I can't do all this myself.
I know.
There's another knife.
You just made it so hard. So, I got a date with my boyfriend.
I'm sorry, what?
Stepbrother-in-law.
Oh, Brandon and my stepbrother are in love. Oh, I also regret breaking up with my boyfriend at his prom.
He kind of had it coming.
I was like 17. I don't know. Obviously, I wouldn't do anything like that now.
Guys, listen to this. He didn't have it coming. She just wanted to date her other ex-boyfriend.
Well, that's the thing.
She had ulterior motives with a more toxic person.
Well, that's the thing. I wasn't super into him anymore. I wanted to break up. My mom was telling me not to break up before prom, so I was trying to do everything right.
Then he rubbed you the wrong way, and you're like, you know what? I'm done.
And then we get to the prom and we're like dancing and stuff and I'm like, oh, I don't even want to dance with him. I couldn't. And like, I just regret it. And I wish I didn't handle it that way. Nowadays, I'd be like, hey, I don't want to dance with you.
Okay, first of all, this doesn't look like a Christmas tree anymore. What am I doing wrong?
Yeah, we literally would be like almost done right now if all this stuff wasn't broken.
This reminds me of when I used to have to build cremators.
I think this is more stressful.
Guys, don't you know when you're just putting the baffle in on a Power Pack 2? You just lay on the refractory. You just lay that mortar on thick, just like this. She don't care. Nobody's ever going to see the baffle. It's in the subfloor.
Did you ever just like half-ass or cremate your job?
Are you kidding me? That was half the job, was half-ass and stuff.
When you're hiring somebody to do a job, especially something that's like mechanical or like building something, and like the client knows nothing about what they're even paying for. Like, you could literally completely screw it up. They would never know.
I hated when there was the guys who did know stuff, and then they literally sit there and watch you repair everything.
That's scary. I don't like that.
And they would take pictures of your work. I'd be like, get away from me, you freak. There's a guy who took pictures of everything I did. I'm like, oh, this guy's such a bastard. I would have been done an hour ago. I would have bullshitted this. Nah, most of the time I was good. They like to add more work to your job that they didn't provide the time allotted. The sales guy would be like, hey, yeah, so I also, can you just go check this out? And I'd be like, Kevin, if you don't shut the F up, bro. Did they send this part for you? I'd be holding it in my hand. Nah, I never got here. I'd throw that whole thing in the trash. I remember I broke like a $1,200 part and I decided I never got it.
Teamwork. Oh my gosh. What was that?
Guys.
I'm about ready to throw this whole thing in the trash.
Guys, there's no domestic violence in this house.
No, of course not. But what was that?
Can you just glob this thing? Thank you.
Before we moved up north, Brandon worked in like the shipping department at his job. That was how we moved all of our stuff up here. We shipped all of our stuff from his work in these giant boxes on a pallet.
It cost like $500 because I did it through the company discount. I'm like, you guys, don't even try me. Okay, so what am I doing with the Christmas tree now? Because it's all glued together.
All right, well, maybe just set it down, let it dry.
You know what I kind of hate? The face thing. I wish I had my fingerprint thing back.
I know.
The face thing is so annoying, dude.
Sorry it's dark in my room and you can't see me.
Sorry I don't have my glasses on. Like, okay, what about this question? How times a week?
How times a week?
Yeah, how times a week with a period at the end, so it's not a question.
Like how many times I poop in a week?
No,
maybe
not
like
how many, just how times a week.
1. Like, what is that supposed to mean?
If you had a hall pass to cheat with one celebrity for a night, who is it? So who are you picking?
First of all, I have like celebrity crushes, but like if push came to shove, if any of them came up to me and like actually wanted to like sleep with me, I'd be like, ew.
Wouldn't it be so weird? Like, yeah,
like I'd be
kind of
like,
how I felt yesterday. Like because we proofread a couple questions as it came in. As I was like thinking about it, I'm like, well, I don't want to do it to anybody that's married. And I'm like,
yeah.
I was just saying to her, like, man, I am so married. I'm like, I don't want to like ruin somebody else's marriage.
Yeah. Like, well, are they married? Do they have kids?
I know. And then I'm thinking of like my childhood crushes, right? And I'm like, oh well, she's married now. She has kids, and
we're so old.
I know. And then I'm like thinking of celebrities my age, and the only celebrity I could think of my age is Miley Cyrus. And I'm like, yeah. So I picked Kate Upton. Oh, who'd you pick, honey?
I love.
Oh yeah, let's move on. Yeah, who'd you pick?
Excuse me, I didn't quite catch that. I think you stuttered. Well, I actually have a funny story about my pick. We recently watched Bullet Train on Netflix.
Oh, great movie.
Great movie. Okay, so, what's his name? Aaron Taylor Johnson.
That's the kid from Home Improvement. That's Simba's voice.
Was it?
Wait, no, let me Google his name.
Honey, your ADHD is really kicking in, and I'm going to need you to help me with this.
I know, I'm so sorry. Jonathan Taylor Thomas is who I was thinking of. Who did you say?
Aaron Taylor Johnson.
That's the same
his name.
Font.
These look like Pop-Tarts. Actually, this looks like really freaking good. I want to eat this.
Yeah, that looks amazing.
So I said Aaron Taylor Johnson because, like, him and Bullet Train look real.
He's dating that old, or married to that old lady, right?
He looked so good, I actually forgot Brad Pitt was in the movie.
Also,
that's where we're at.
Brad Pitt's a little bit old. Guys, come on.
Okay, so I looked up Aaron Taylor Johnson this morning, and then I saw he was married to a 54-year-old
Yeah, he's married to an old woman.
I'm like, that...
They've been married since he was like 20. Like, they've been together since I think he was like 17.
I have a funny story with this. So, okay, his wife is as old as my mom, and I'm like, okay, ew, that's gross. But then my other hall pass I was gonna pick was James Marsden.
Also 50.
Yeah, and I'm like, I'm a hypocrite then. If I'm like, oh, he's gross for marrying a 50-year-old woman, but then like, give me 50-year-old James Marsden.
James Marsden is a handsome man.
He is so handsome. I did not even know he was that old. I thought he was like 35.
So this is the side, right? If I were to guess.
Yes.
So when it's warped like that, guys, you just pack on a little more mortar. Oh my
goodness. This is hell on earth.
So when you got an uneven surface, guys, and you're trying to just level it out, you're gonna get your mud, right? I'm gonna teach you how to do a baffle. See this? And you're just gonna get it on there nice and... That's not quite enough. You wanna get a nice layer like you're building a baffle in a Power Pack 2.
Here we go again.
You know, it's Power Pack Super. Both have baffles, but a junior does not. Okay, what you need is 15 bricks. Oh my god.
Honey, you
What did I do?
I don't want to say you did something, but...
Okay, so first of all, you did that.
No, but like, I thought it would be hardened by now.
What if,
Babe, it'll get hard.
Babe, if we would have used the melted sugar, it would have already been hardened by now.
Go make the melted sugar.
It's too
right
late.
now.
I'm not doing it.
This is also like our discussion if we're seeing if we should DoorDash or not. Either way, we're gonna be starving in 20 minutes. Either food can be on the way, or we can still be sitting here with no food on the way.
Okay, so, do you notice a difference when taking depression meds versus when you don't?
Yes. I think that's the whole point of depression meds.
Oh, that's good.
well,
Difference.
I mean, my whole reason for taking medication is like mostly OCD, because I feel like most of my mental health issues, anxiety and depression, are mostly tied to my OCD. When that is under control, everything else kind of calms down as well. So I can definitely feel the difference from before I started my medication. I think Brandon would have divorced me by now.
Oh no.
No.
I wouldn't have even married you. Twice.
We got married
Twice. Unbelievable.
Brandon always tells his coworkers that too. He's like, I married her twice.
I say, she's so dumb she married me twice. That's what I say.
I love that.
I don't know what's
though.
wrong with her. She married me twice.
I'll marry you a third time too.
Can you clear some room for me?
You didn't put all this shit here.
You did.
This gingerbread house is gonna be the reason for our divorce.
And this smells so damn good.
It does smell very good. I will give it that. I hear our neighbor rustling around. Why don't you tell the people what happened with her yesterday?
Okay. So we have a sweet neighbor.
She's the nicest lady you'll ever meet.
She never says anything terrible to me. So I see her, and you know, she has a walker, she's walking. I make eye contact, she makes eye contact. I'm like, oh, here we go. I walk forward. She's on the sidewalk, we're about to cross paths, and she shuffles at me.
She picks up the walker and goes, boom!
And shuffles at me,
Yeah.
and I'm like, oh, Merry Christmas. She said, Happy Hanukkah! Lady, I'm just saying Merry Christmas. I don't celebrate Hanukkah. She has Christmas decorations in her apartment.
She
and
has
a Christmas tree.
There is a very visible Christmas tree.
There's a Christmas tree. I know she's not Jewish. So, Merry Christmas.
Why are you gonna be that complicated?
I know.
though?
So she just wanted to, like, jab me a little bit. And she calls me fat pig. She calls me stinky. That's all fine. But, like, one time she said she was going to stab me in the neck with, like, a solar panel light. She's like, you mind if I put this here? No. You do whatever you want. It's okay. Well, you know, I don't know. Somebody could take it out of the ground and stab you in the throat.
Excuse me?
Well, I hope that doesn't happen. Have a good day.
This is not
That's
working.
not gonna work.
This is not working at all. I'm getting frustrated with this thing.
I need some mortar on there.
Oh, that looks cute.
It's like right out the gate, it's uneven. It's like...
And also me opening this bag like this really didn't help you.
That was the worst thing you could have did.
I'm so sorry.
That's why I had to just let you play with it at first. So you
I know.
could sit in it.
I'm sorry.
Sit in the mess you made. I like the blue eyes you gave them.
Thank you.
Very partial to blue eyes, I am.
Speaking of that, my other hall pass was going to be Zac Efron, but like Zac Efron's not even cute anymore.
Oh yeah, you can have Zac Efron.
Oh, I would not take Zac Efron if he was begging at my door.
Life has come full circle because, not to toot my own horn, I think I'm more attractive than Zac
You
Efron
are.
is right now. That might not last very long. It might not even be true.
I think it's
But
true.
he looks like the Hulk.
Whatever work he had done to his face is just like, dude, like you were so handsome. You did not
I know,
need
he was beautiful.
And then we have my baby James Marsden, who is aging like fine wine and looks amazing at almost 50 years old.
What am I supposed to do with this freaking roof? How am I supposed to get this roof on there? Look when it sits. Oh.
This is insane. This is bullshit.
Look how high up the back is. So in order for that to touch right there, look how high up the back is.
Are you
guys.
kidding me with this? Like this corner right here, how curved
It's to
that
the
is.
moon. There's no way. And on top of this is all crumbled. Okay. I think we might have to scrap this one. That icing smacks. That thing is hard. I can't even bite through that. Can you bite through with those chompers? I felt like I was gonna break my teeth. I weakened Oh!
So anyway, this was a fail. So this is the final result.
Thank you, Jeff Bezos.
We couldn't do a thing with this. We really tried.
I mean, guys, like, look at the curve.
This was never going to work.
Yeah, it's pushing the corner down. Like, that is crazy.
I was just thinking of, like, how much I love you. I know it sounds so corny and like, oh, you're just saying that. But, like, honestly, there's nobody else in the world that I would rather be with.
Be with? What if we shared one?
Okay, so who would our threesome pick be then?
Kate Upton.
James Marsden.
I'm not doing a devil's threesome.
Is that what it's called?
I don't think I could do it.
I feel like it would just be kind of gross.
Okay, so I remember seeing this news article. 3 people having a threesome. Devil's threesome, by the way. A man got stabbed, right? And then it said because the other guy was hogging all the...
Are men okay? So, if you guys enjoyed, don't forget to like the video up and subscribe for more just hanging out kind of videos like this. And if you haven't checked out my Vlogmas over on my vlog channel, you can go there. Yeah, I hope you guys have a Merry Christmas.
Happy Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah as well. We will see you guys again next time. Until then, panda hugs. Love you guys. Bye. Bye, guys.
Oh, I love ya.
I love ya.